So much is happening in my greenhouse. It's so amazing and wonderful. Here I've got some black-eyed Susan. For some reason I went all in with black-eyed Susans. I planted at least 500 seeds, so now I've got plants galore. This one here is black-eyed Susan, but it's all in one tray, which means that I have to repot everything. I've got some ashcap, which is like the very large blueberry. More black-eyed Susan. These are doing great. Ashcap here. These are pellets that I've tried this year, and it's truly my favorite thing in the world. You wet them, they get a little bigger. Here you've got one here. You could see it in the pot. You plant your seed and then you just plant this into the earth or another pot, so it's truly wonderful. I've got some scarlet beans that have to be absolutely planted soon because they're totally overgrown. Over here, I've got a scarlet bean. I've got a loofah, couple loofahs, and the rest is all cucumbers. This one's beautiful. These are all my cucumbers. I started them early. Some of these plants, these are the cabbages. I've got more stuff going here. So I've got mustard greens, broccoli, cabbage, pak choy, parsley, got more basil, more cabbage, more peppers. I've got dill, cumin, black cumin. Can't wait. It's the first time I grow it. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like. And I've got 2 tomato plants here. They're doing really well. As you can see, they're above the knee. They're at my mid-thigh, so they're doing great. These are gorgeous. Mustard greens, and I've got arugula. I've got beets, more radishes. I think it's the last time I do radishes. I don't eat them, and I don't like growing them. They grow fast, but here I planted the eggplant. Nothing's growing yet. Only this one sprouted. This one is a zucchini. I've got all sorts of beans. These are soybeans. I forget now. Bush beans. I don't know why this one's all yellow. I got bush beans. Swiss chard is doing great. I got some kale, so I'm going to be making smoothies. And I've got snow peas. Oh, look at this beautiful little flower. I got some beets, and I got a little bit of garlic. Here's my loofah patch. They were in a tray like this, a 72-hole tray. I just transplanted them. I thought by now they'd be outside, but the weather is so bad that I just decided to wait. I wouldn't want these to die. So these are the loofahs. And I've got 4 maple trees I received as a gift. So we'll be here. It's hard to see. Okay. There we go. And then I've got the tomatoes. I always have too many tomatoes. So these are, I've got big beef. They're called money maker, but it's like a big beef style. And I've got brandy wine, and I've got black tomatoes this year. These came from, somebody gave me a black tomato last year. I dried the seeds, and here we go. I've got all these beautiful black tomato plants. These are my favorite. Daisies. They're the Alaska daisies. I can't wait to plant these into the ground. This year is my first trial doing flowers, so I'm very excited. So these are tomato plants. They're doing great. If anybody wants to buy tomato plants, I've got beautiful. Over here I've got lots of tomatoes. Everything's starting to flower, so we're gonna see a fruit soon. 2 pepper plants. Over here I haven't planted yet. These are beans growing from last year actually. Some of the beans I didn't pick up, they went into the ground. So this is, I'm just letting it grow. I'm letting nature take its course. So I didn't plant these, but they're gonna grow very high. And then I've got a row of peppers. A full row of peppers. Look at that. So these peppers, I planted them. Look at this beauty. I planted them in mid-February, believe it or not. Peppers take a very long time to sprout. And then I have a whole row of tomatoes over here. So we're gonna have a lot. I just put some fertilizers, and you can see some of the leaves are yellow. That's not, shouldn't be a happening, especially not at this time of the year. And then I've got some black tomatoes happening here. And in between the tomatoes, I seeded some basil. So eventually I'm gonna have some basil growing. I still don't see it between the weeds and the, so wherever I plant it, I don't pick up the weeds till the basil grows higher, and then I'll be able to tell the difference between the weeds and the basil.